Hare Krishna, welcome to our channel, YouTube channel. Welcome to Prabhupada's teachings. Today the topic is Uttama adhikari. Uttama adhikaris are those devotees who are the most advanced of devotees. They are the most advanced in devotion to God. We already spoke in previous video regarding the Kanisa adhikaris. They are very limited in their devotion. They can see God only in their temples, in their church. They can see God in their deities, archa vigraha, in their idols. But they cannot conceive a God beyond his temple, outside his temple. And they are very limited in knowledge. They don't possess completely knowledge about God, and they are very proud. They think that their religion is better than any other religion. My religion is better than yours. They're very, very limited. We already spoke about the Madhyama adhikaris. Madhyama adhikaris, they offer their love to the Supreme Personality of Godhead. They have a very sincere friendship to all devotees of the Lord, and they are very merciful. They help those who are ignorant in the service of the Lord. They teach them God consciousness, and they disregard those who are envious of the personality of Godhead. But today you're going to talk about the Uttama adhikaris. Again, we are going to be based in the Srimad Bhagavatam, Canto 11, Chapter 2, Text 48. King Nimi, he approached the Navayogendras, the sages, and he wants to know the symptoms of Vaishnava, the gradations of devotion. Answering to that question regarding the Uttama adhikaris, Havi, he says to King Nimi, Grihitva pindryair artam, yona dvesti na risyati, Vishnu mayanidam pasyan savai bhagavatotamaha. Bhagavatotamaha, the most advanced devotee of the Lord. Even while engaging his senses in contact with their objects, one who sees this whole world as the energy of Lord Vishnu is neither repelled nor elated. He is indeed the greatest among devotees. Jo nadvesti narisyati. They are not elated and they do not repel this material nature. We see in human society, human psychology, when we get those things that give us pleasure, we become elated. We want to do a big party when our team wins the tournament. We get very elated when we find that lover that we always dreamed of. But the other side of the coin, when we lose somebody that we love, when we lose a friend, when our team loses the tournament, we get very depressed. We are very sad. So this is the duality of this world. And no one is free from that, but the Uttama adhikaris, they are very equipoised. They do not repel this material nature, and they do not get elated when they obtain whatever gives them pleasure. So it is explained in the Bhakti Rasamrita Sindhu, Rupa Goswami, he says, Alabhideva vinasteva bhaksyachadana sadhane aviklava matir gutva hari eva dia ismare. Even if a devotee is frustrated in his attempts to eat properly or clothe himself properly, he should not allow this material failure to disturb his mind. Rather, he should use his intelligence to remember his master, Lord Krishna, and thus remain undisturbed. As one becomes mature in this process of remembering Krishna in all circumstances, he is awarded the title Mahabhagavata. So it's a Uttama adhikari. He never gets disturbed. Even when he doesn't obtain those things that are needed for his subsistence, he is always focused in the Supreme Personality of Godhead, Shri Krishna. He can see God everywhere. As it explains, Vishnu Mayan Idam Pasya. He can see the energy of Lord Vishnu everywhere. He can see God face to face, eye to eye. So the Brahma Samhita explained that Premanjana Churita Bhakti Vilochanena Santa Sadaiva Hridaya Suvilokayanti Jan Samasundra Chinchaguna Swarupam Govindan Adipurusham Tamaham Bhajami. Those who are devotees, Premanjana Churita Bhakti Vilochanena, those who have their eyes anointed with prema, with love, bhakti for God, Shama Sundara, they can see God face to face. Someone can ask, can you show me God? But God is not so easy manifested to those who are miscreants. This is explained in the Bhagavad Gita. Naham Prakasha Savasa Yoga Maya Samavrita Mudo Jana Vijanati. Mudos means one who is a miscreant. God, he doesn't reveal to those. He reveals to those who are pure bhaktas, devotees. Their eyes are anointed with love for God. And this way they can see Shyamasundar face to face, eye to eye. So Srila Vishwanatha Chakravarti Thakur, he explains, Atrapase iti tata darshana, Jogyataiva vivikashita, Natutata darshanaya, Sarva kalikata. Meaning that a devotee is not that at every moment he sees God, but he has this qualification that he can see God. God can manifest anytime to him and speak with him. This is the nature of a very advanced devotee. It's not very easy found. Amongst thousands, very hardly you're going to find someone who is really advanced. Uttama adhikaris, they have very deep knowledge of the scriptures, shastras. They know God as He is. In the Bhagavad Gita, Krishna explains there are 4 kinds of devotees of the Lord, or 4 kinds of people who search for God. And amongst those 4, the one who is very dear to Him are those who are very knowledgeable, those who know His nature. This is what Krishna explains in Bhagavad Gita. So it's not easy to find someone who has very deep knowledge of the personality of Godhead. Those devotees are known as Nitya Siddhas. Nitya Siddhas means one devotee who never forgets the Lord. In all circumstances, he's always thinking of God. He always can see God. So they never fall in this material nature because they are connected with the Supreme Personality of the Godhead, Shri Krishna. There are many examples of Nitya Siddhas throughout the scriptures. Maharaj Parikshit, Prahlada Maharaj, and even Srila Prabhupada. Prabhupada, he never forgot the Supreme Personality of Godhead. There is an instance where an interviewer, he was pushing Prabhupada, asking, have you seen God? Since when you saw God? And he started to push, and Prabhupada was very silent. And then he was very insistent on this question, and Prabhupada said, I never forgot God. I always had God with me. So Prabhupada could see God anytime, at every moment. Uttama adhikaris are very equipoised, and they see everything as energy of God, and they can see everyone as a devotee of God. They don't see difference. Like Madhyama adhikaris, they see those who are envious of the personality of God, and they can see those who are innocent. They see difference. But Uttama adhikari, no. Uttama adhikari, he sees that everyone is a devotee of the Lord. But they fall to the stage of Madhyama adhikaris. They come to the stage of Madhyama adhikaris to help, to teach those who are innocent. And then, although one is a Uttama adhikari, he descends to a position of a Madhyama adhikari to spread God consciousness to those who are innocent. Prabhupada explains in one class in Bhuvaneshwar that Uttama adhikari, he may not manifest external behavior of a very advanced devotee. Even in his dressing, sometimes he doesn't wear kantimala, he doesn't wear tilaka. You cannot identify sometimes externally a Uttama adhikari. But in this way they come down to the position of a Madhyama adhikari to show proper behavior, how to act, how to be exemplary devotee of the Lord. Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, in the Chaitanya Charitamrita, he explains that you can recognize a Uttama adhikari by the number of devotees that he creates, that he makes. He can spread God consciousness everywhere, to everyone. Bhaktivinoda Thakur, he said the same thing. You can recognize a real Vaishnava by the number of other Vaishnavas that he has converted. But we should not think that anyone that can show potency to spread God consciousness or spread any philosophy is a Uttama adhikari. We have examples like Jim Jones. He had thousands of followers, but he was not an advanced devotee of the Lord. Even in our society, in the society that Prabhupada created, we see there were many devotees who apparently they were advanced, and apparently they were making devotees, thousands and hundreds of devotees. They fell down. They fell from the platform of devotional service. So charismatic people doesn't mean that he is or she is an advanced devotee of the Lord. But a nature of a devotee that he can transform others in devotees. Example is Srila Prabhupada. He could transform, he could convert thousands and thousands of people everywhere in God consciousness. There is a story that Prabhupada converted one bum, one very dirty person, completely intoxicated. His hairs were completely shelved. This person later on became a devotee, initiated devotee with the name Rasananda. I had the opportunity to know this devotee. So the story is that this Rasananda, he was so dirty, intoxicated, he used to come to the temple asking for prasad, and devotees would give him prasad. And he was very enthusiastic for prasad, and when he saw Prabhupada once, he wanted to touch the Lord's feet of Srila Prabhupada. It happened that Prabhupada went out to walk with his disciples, and someone forgot the temple, the doors of the temple opened. So when Prabhupada came back, there it was Rasananda. The devotees, they named him Pigpen. He was so dirty, but he was there inside the temple. And when Prabhupada entered the temple, Prabhupada was in the middle, so the devotees immediately tried to take away this Rasananda, Pigpen, from Prabhupada's way. And Pigpen he grabbed Prabhupada's lotus feet. So devotees, they went crazy, and Prabhupada, he stopped devotees from avoiding Piggy Pen to touch his feet. And Prabhupada allowed Piggy Pen to touch his feet, and Prabhupada did a massage on his head. And devotees, they were astonished by the kindness of Srila Prabhupada. And then Piggy Pen was transformed in a great devotee. He used to go to distribute books. Once he had his bag full of books, and he distributed very quickly. And there was, how could you do that? What do you say? What do you say to people? And he said, I tell people, Prabhupada saved me. So Prabhupada saved Piggy Pen, Rasananda. This is the potency of a devotee. And many bums that were converted to Krishna consciousness. Many people who had no qualifications, today they are devotees of the Lord. So I don't want to make this very long. We're going to finish it here, asking you to read Upadesamrita, text 5. In that purport, Prabhupada explains very elaborately the nature of a Uttama adhikari. He explains how the Uttama adhikari, he has no propensity to criticize others, and he's very advanced. He sees God everywhere, in everyone, and we have to not only respect them, we have to offer our service to them, and we have to be initiated by these Uttama adhikaris. Here, Prabhupada, he advised us that we must accept the Uttama adhikari as our spiritual master, because Uttama adhikari, they can deliver us God as He is. Thank you very much for watching this video. If you like it, don't forget to give your like, subscribe to our channel, make comments, ask your questions, and give suggestions. What kind of theme would like to hear in future videos? Thank you so much again, and Hare Krishna.